Hello, hello, folks. Oh, God. Whoops. Alright. That was a great intro. Alright, let's get this be right back screen off and maybe pay attention to, to the game before I get knocked off. Doo-doo-doo. Right. Forgot. Out of inventory. Left in a bit of a huff yesterday when I couldn't get the internet to work the way I wanted it to. So... trying to collect a slimy sapling from this island just so I can have a slime tree near home. Hello, everybody. And welcome to more Forgecraft. I believe that the Y limit is going to be the same as, normal mob spawning. That is like 0 to 250-ish. Wow, not a single slimy sapling. There we go. Right. How'd I get up here? Blaze. Activate blaze form. Ow. So, very important announcement today that I will make a few times. My schedule is changing. The offline screen is not updated yet. However, the schedule section of the server information area is. I'm going to be moving to the afternoons my time. Streams will... oh, this is a bee house and it's... well, there's some bees. Streams will be moving to the afternoons my time starting at 1 p.m. Eastern, 1300, and running until 4 p.m. Eastern, 1600. I'll make this announcement a few times. Oh, also I'm cutting Thursday out of the schedule, because I need more time for making the videos. This is a boring village. No Thaumcraft guy, no blacksmith, no Mistcraft guy, no Tinker's guy, just a bee guy, but most of his bees got wiped out by the farm. Oh well. Oop. Little lag. Ron 209? Don't know yet. We shall find out, though. Alright. Let's get back to my base. So, fly north. You do move slightly faster flying if you do it at a run. I'm sorry about that, Pythor. This is in response to the survey I recently did, where basically 80% of my people that cared enough to answer that question said that evenings would be better. I'm also cutting out Thursdays because it was the least voted for day, and I need to cut one day out of my schedule. However, if you do happen to miss the streams, I am uploading all of them to YouTube as archive, because I don't trust the Twitch VOD archive anymore. Oh, you know what? I should be looking for another ore node on my way home. I'm probably too close to the spawn for it now, but keep an eye out anyway. I am also going to be looking at attempting to get more weekend streaming going, or evening streaming, but absolutely no promises on that. Oh, hey, look at that. There's an awesome node just 300 blocks south of spawn, right next to my mineshaft. It's got Lux. What is Lux? I believe Lux is Ordo in Fire? Or Air in Fire? We'll find out. Yeah, Air and Ignis for Lux. That's pretty cool. So this has 2 sources of Ignis, one of per DTO and one of Air. That's a really nice node that I will probably be taking home and cranking up once I get that far in the Thumbcrafts. DMan07, we'll see. I got about an hour in yesterday before it started causing issues, you know? So let's not call it solved until we know it's solved. I gotta get a bat. I much prefer bat form because I like the particles. They're pretty, but the blaze makes them not really usable. I'm doing great, Tesky 101. Yourself? Stream up, it seemed like an interesting thing that I could do that not a lot of people are doing, uploading my streams to YouTube. It is a bit of a hassle, especially getting like, so, and this is something I was worried about. People were going to like yell at me for being money grubbing or something because I was setting up advertisements, but no one has seemed to care that I have the mid-roll advertising in the streams. Getting those positioned so that they don't cut me off while I'm talking is actually one of the more difficult parts of the whole process, entertainingly. Scan all of the things. Yes, I do, Swift Fox. Hello. LOL Heart, I'm glad you enjoy it. Getting the chat into the video is basically what I thought would be the good way to do that. Yeah, that's a standard Minecraft bug. It won't render transparency through transparency a lot of the time. Like there's a limit to the number of layers of transparency it'll render. You'll notice that when I'm moving around this thing, it's even causing issues rendering all of the water through multiple layers of the glass. And that is, I do have, yes, I have Advanced OpenGL off. Good. But yeah, it completely hides it when I do that. Odd that it also hides its own amber block, because that is from Thumbcraft. Oh well. Beta is. What do you mean nothing can be learned from netherrack? Oh, it's chisel netherrack. That's why. Things are going great. I know there's some things over here I can scan that I'll probably never build. Well, I might build autonomous activators, but I've already got snow scanned. Haven't done energy pipes yet because there's nothing to learn from it. Ender tank, that should be... Nope, nothing can be learned from this. Blast. I believe you're going to be nothing because QED. Yep. There we are. That should be the whole spleef arena. Glad you enjoyed it, Cacpix. A lot of people are not enjoying it, and to those people I basically had to say, too bad, I'm going to keep doing them. Alrighty. Also glad you're liking the Running Red episode. Things seem to be going pretty well. I feel like I've got a good... what's the word? A good schedule and a good rhythm going for releasing each one of those every other day. Yes. Scan more of the things. Alright, let's go scan everything in the workshop. Right, most of the IC2 stuff you can't scan. Ooh. Haha, yeah, there we go. All right, maybe I better stop scanning things at this point. He says, and then continues to scan all of the things. What the heck was that? Why was my heart thumping in my ears and my screen going slightly dark? Was that one of those warp effects I've heard about? That's pretty cool. There, that ought to keep me going for a while. What do you think? Yes, I did scan my invar armor. Where am I? I'm over here. Yay! No, it's when I was standing next to the, mana pool. Did it again, too. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I'm doing well on eggs. Time to feed the cows in the cow pit. Make more cows. There you go. Good cows. Right, I can turn my particles back on now. Yay! It's a very good question, Stream Up. Haven't actually decided where I'm going with it yet. Just that I'm going places. Don't I have a normal axe somewhere? If I did, it'd be in here. There we go. A couple of them, actually. Actually, there we go. I will pull it up in a moment, puzzle solver. Is that the right command? It is! Yay. I don't know these command things. Other people set those up. I just use them. I weren't so terrible at building. I've been warned I might be raided by more Valera for hugs, and I want my hut to not be completely hideous. Even if it is going to be, you know, a basic wooden hut. Good morning, Undead Ride 1. Oops. I try to do something a little different every world stream up. Oh. Let's not go for a swim when we are ablaze. That would be for the best. Thank you, Puzzle Solver, for the follow. Oh, you know what? Speaking of which, there you go. There's your thermometer. Oh, that's different. You can see them not just through the thermometer, but always. Neat. I don't like to build a room until I have a purpose in mind for it, Demand. Thank you for following, Mushroom Hater. Appreciate that. If I'm going to go swimming as a blaze, it's going to be in the nether. Because, you know, I don't like dying. I'm not quite sure I can accomplish what I'm looking for here. Because if I do this, it's, yeah, that ain't quite it. I think... No, that doesn't do it at all. I think I actually want slabs and then turn those into pillars. And stick the pillars around the top edge, with the posts sticking out as kind of a support structure. And then once I get the final bit in place, which will be your standard staircase ceiling, this will look not awful. I am flying because I am abusing Morph Pythor. I am ablaze. Literally. Also, you know, I'm rather flaming. Thank you, TWF Plasma, for following. Risen King. I feel like you followed before, but thanks for following nonetheless. Yeah, I like the way this little frame is coming out. This will do nicely. Just wondering if I should add another support beam in the middle here. I think I should, which means I need a few more. Posts. Come on, game. Why you gotta be like this? Not really. I'm actually rather bad at like the subscriber goals and the specials and stuff, as you may have noticed if you've been a subscriber for a while. My next goal is probably 15,000. I'm not certain what to do as a special, though. I'm really, really bad at those. Dope. So I'm going to have a whole bunch of extra little bits of multi-blocks all over the place. The blaze is the same height as the player, though, so I shouldn't be having these troubles. The problem with the Batmorph is it's trying to ray trace from the shorter model. Maybe it's the morph. That's an interesting bit of trivia. Stream up. Well, here. We're going to try a couple of different things just to see what they all look like. I'm not sure I want this to be quite this thick. Actually, no, that looks decent. Exactly, Zeta Soder. Sometimes you need to build things pretty. Those times usually coincide with more Valera visiting. I don't know that she'll visit today, but I have been threatened with visits. And so I must do something. Bad internet again? What? What's the uh-oh bad internet? I haven't seen a chat message come in. This probably died, didn't it? Okay, good. It's about to go full rage mode on Time Warner again. Just sick of their crud. Yeah! Alright. So that looks pretty good from the ground, I think. What do you guys think? Just need to get a proper roof put on it now. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking I might use something else. The only wood that I have right now is... Oh, yeah, windows are on the list, D-man. I've got the willow wood. Let's see what that looks like. This is how I build pretty. Multiple iterations and lots of failure. I'm not sure about that. But it's all I have available at the moment. Anyway, this is like a temporary first dwelling, you know? So. Yeah, I'm not liking it. Oh well. We'll stick with the dark oak wood for now. Like I said, temporary first dwelling. I will worry about being fancier when I build more permanent areas. Get into some chisel stuff and such. If I want a too high window, then I'm going right up to the wood itself. I don't know why that says acacia wood. It is not acacia. Planning on getting into witchery, Zato. Nah, temporary first dwelling, Jinrogue. Definitely not stone. That does not fit what I'm going for at all here. Turned on my glass into thickened glass. Fine. Right. Can I? Huh. I can, in fact. Chisel integrates with... Oh, dark oak is Minecraft. Interesting. So, of course, it integrates with Minecraft. Oh, I can't carve the actual wood blocks. What the heck? Well, that's gone forever. Alright, I don't understand this. Why it's just picking it up. I thought I could use it in there. a stair at the bottom and have glass panes above it for windows? Anyway. Wow, I can carve glass straight into thickened glass. That's fun. I can make screens. That's pretty funny. I had someone tell me that I could also use this chisel. Meh. However, this chisel mostly seems to... Okay. Maybe it doesn't instantly pick things up the way I thought it did. Alright then. I gotta see things in the world before I can decide how much it... Yeah. No, no, no. Yeah, that'll do. I like the frame. The thing with that stream up is, if I want to do like the Japanese style, it's kind of been done pretty extensively, I think. I do have some long-term plans, but I don't think it's going to be mimicked TTFT cuts. Oh, I think I understand what you meant now. You meant have a windowsill like that, except maybe make that the interior? Is that what you're trying to tell me with the stairs? Hello, Hasty500. Double JK, my long-term plan is that this lake is going to become a kind of a floating city. Well, I say city, I mean village. And I'm going to be building on stilts out over the water. And I'm planning to mimic some real-world construction of that nature. You know what I need? I need more regular oak wood. I'm sure I can find that somewhere. Plenty of willow and dark oak and spruce out here. And rubber. Or maybe I'm not going to find any regular oak in this area. Hello, Hazardous. Forget it. Thank you, Captain Candy Girl. And Caleb Bieter? Caleb Yetter, maybe? Anyway, thanks for following. Well, there's some oak. And some pine. The internet has a very weird idea of what ninja actually are. Speaking of TTFT cuts, thank you, Hazardous, for following. Alright, I'll see if I can do what you're talking about in a moment, notched pick. Just gonna chop down some other woods. And then make sure I have a couple of saplings of each style. We're going to deforest this mountaintop. I know that feeling, and I'm on my second cup there, notched pick. Then again, I've been up since 4. It is currently almost 9. I have absolutely no excuses for not being awake yet. See you later. I don't know why everyone thinks that thrown weaponry is, going to be lethal. It's really not the purpose. It wounds, it carries poisons, and it distracts. Alright, that's good enough. Have some pine, have some oak. Ooh, have a lava pit nearby that I didn't see before. Oh, because it's not a lava pit, it's a single block of lava. That's a shame. Oh well. Explore the area near my base. Find someone else's base. Oh no, that's world spawn. I knew about that. Yeah, ninjas wouldn't dress in black, they'd dress to blend in. Mark of the Ninja is fantastic fun. I gotta get back to playing more of that, but trying to stay on Minecraft schedule before I play other games. Because as much as I enjoy the other games, Minecraft videos are the ones that get the views. And I enjoy Minecraft just as much. Yes, coffee magic. That would be amazing. Uh, can I grow regular oak saplings in a 2x2? I don't remember this, if this is possible or not. What about pine? That's what I thought, double JK. Thank you. There's so many mechanics and such floating around in my head, I can barely keep track of them all the time. So I think this works. Poke, poke, poke. Yep, it does. Yay. That's what ends up happening most of the time. There. No more mud. In fact, I gotta get rid of the rest of this mud too. And maybe fill in this hole, which looks like it tried to be a cave and then failed. Yeah, and then on top of that, Mind Tweaker and Mod Tweaker double JK. Yes, it is. That is a Void Pickaxe. Gifted to me by TTFT Cuts. With some pretty fantastic enchants. Western blades had to contend with metal armor, Strumop. Japanese blades did not. Alright, folks. I need to take a bit of a break. I'll be back in 5 minutes or so. Sorry about that. Sometimes you just gotta go. Also, the Hobbit movies I enjoyed quite a lot, so... And Cadbro, I love Jim Butcher. Codex Alera was a lot of fun. Enjoyed that entire series. Got it sitting on the shelf next to me. Having a lot of fun with Dresden Files as it continues. Tasty. Demano 7... The thing is you cannot tell a story the same way in a book as you can in a movie. In a book, you can literally be inside someone's head and hear and see their thoughts. In a movie, that storytelling technique does not work. So they have to make changes. Kringland123, thank you for the follow. Also, one of the big things about the Hobbit trilogy of movies that most people don't seem to realize is that it is also including material from the Silmarillion and the Lost Tales. It's not one book, it's like 6 being put into the Hobbit trilogy. Everything that's happening, all of the stuff that you see happening in the Hobbit movies, are actually canon for Middle-earth, and is part of what Tolkien wrote. There's no original new content in there. I mean, like, the ride down the river in the barrels, yes, that's not exactly how it happened, but they still escaped from the elves. And everything that's happening with Gandalf and Galadriel and the Necromancer and all of that, that's all from the Silmarillion. Should I do a fancier dark oak wood arrangement? Here, let's see what the crates look like. Oh, they don't connect to texture. Ugh. Nope. Wrong. Do it again. Parts of the Silmarillion took place a long, long time before it. The part of the Silmarillion that's happening in The Hobbit is the of the Rings of Power and the Third Age portion. And I believe that they are taking some creative license with the exact timeline, but it's still, they're doing a pretty good job of it, in my opinion. Double slab panels. No, those look silly. Could do the fancy planks. I kind of like the fancy planks, except fancy planks, it doesn't look like I can turn them on their side in any way. So then I'd end up with, like, if I were to build that wall there, I'd end up with that arrangement, and that just looks weird. Meh. Hello, Peter 7000 or 70,002. The Silmarillion is a history of Middle-earth, basically. Really need a different door. That door is ugly. Sorry about that. Chatting with my artist about getting my offline screen updated. Okay, so it's been about an hour. Time to repeat the announcement from earlier. Ooh, smooth dark oak wood planks. Let's try that. Huh, that does provide more contrast. They're definitely brighter. How about short dark oak wood planks? Those look like bricks, and they're too shiny. Okay, using a pickaxe on wood is wrong. Xiaoke, I wish I was partnered. When you get partnered, you get the sub button. Alright. That's enough dorking around with the house. It's time to just take the basic planks, make some stairs, and, well, do I want stairs to cover? Where did I put the stairs I already had? There we go. I could. Oh, right. So I have to use microblocks. That's okay. I prefer microblocks anyway. Better control. Yes, I do have access to carpenter stores. I think. No, I don't have access to carpenter stores. I also don't have access to mariculture. Well then. It's your typical very severe staircase. That style of roof will end up being relatively peaked. Or I could do it the slower way. Okay, I'm very slightly taller in this form. You know what I need? I need to just tack a ladder onto the side of this thing so I can get up and down in human form. slightly more ladder than that. Oh yeah, a ladder's going to be tough when I have the... right. Inside. I said inside, right? Yes. I believe me. Boom. Yeah, that'll be a nice shallow roof. Do I like the look of that? I'm about to say screw it and put a solid plate over the top. But I'm also not looking for perfection here. Not by any means. But I like building. Don't take my building away. It's part of the fun of Minecraft. Yeah, that won't work. Won't work at all. I can put it on that one, but then not this one. Carpenter's blocks would give me slopes, which would be nice. I lost a... There it is. Hello, Grimjack. Dang it. Really? Give me one of them mornings, folks. As for someone asking me about more permanent flight, I'm not certain what I'm going to do yet. Blood Magic's an option, Thaumcraft's an option, Angel Ring from Extra Utilities is an option. I'm considering my options. Not the prettiest thing in the world. Thank you, Rust Bucket, for the follow. I actually kind of like the way that steps up. This is a temporary place. And yes, building this much is worth it. Because it's fun. Anyway, that looks kind of slapdash and a bit ramshackle, and that was fun. Okay, done building now. About half an hour to an hour is all I can stand at a time. That's why building episodes on the YouTube channel are so difficult for me. I get about halfway through one and decide, well, I'm done, and then I have to finish building. Alright. Speaking of Botania, I did want to kind of get started on learning some of that today. So just book and a sapling, okay? Well, it's not like I'm short on willow saplings. Or books, for that matter. Alright. Let's learn Botania. So you guys get to see me research stuff and learn as I go. Wrap. Neat. Alright. So if I'm understanding this right, first things first, I'm going to need a petal apothecary, which is cobblestone and petals. Cool. And that's not a crafting table. I guess I'll start with, well, did I have a purple? Here we will use mystical purple flowers, at least to start primarily. Okay. Right, I need to do the pure daisy thing and purify stuff. Zeto Suru, I know nothing of Botania. You are watching me begin to learn it here. Once I know more, I will give you tips. However, if you just set things next to it, if just putting things next to it does it, then you should be able to just, you know, place it with any block placing mechanic and then wait a minute or two and break it with any block breaking mechanic. So 4 mystical white petals and set it. I just toss in 4. Oh, and then it needs a seed. Where are my vanilla seeds? There they are. I would prefer not, actually. I want to learn. I like to learn and research on my own. If you're going to be giving me tips on the mod, I will stop playing with the mod on camera and just do it off. But I would like to be able to use this to do some research and actually learn what I'm doing. Now the real question in my mind is, what's the range on these? Right. How about mana pearls? Ah, ender pearl. Neat. Range is 3x3. Okay. Ah. Two yellow and orange and a light blue. Okay. I'm gonna need less stuff in my inventory to continue this. Dang. Had my hopes. Oh well. Not enough inventory space in the world for everything I'm trying to do. Oh, that'll do for now. Let's grab all the other... Nope, that no longer works. Mystical. Wow. Yeah. There's too much. Just too much stuff. Way, way, way too much stuff. Here, we're gonna put some of this away for the time being. We're gonna upgrade our random junk chest with to gold. And actually to diamond right after that. I can't use thickened glass. I need regular glass. Regular glass is outside. Okay. Oh, right. Everything eventually ran out of power because I haven't been feeding coal into the system, and it must be close enough to someone's base to stay chunk loaded all of the time. That's an issue because I'm kind of out of coal. Oh well. I'll go get more later. I need 6. Fine. And it has to be regular glass. Okay, but if I remember correctly, I can use the chisel to turn some of this thickened glass. Nope, that didn't work at all. But I can use the thickened glass to make clear glass, which I can then turn back into regular glass. Isn't clear glass like that? No, that's edged glass. Hang on, I know one of these worked. Square glass. Glass bricks, but you won't let me go from glass bricks back to other glass. Nope, that's a one-way transformation. Fine, chisel. Hate you too. Actually, I'm going to need to keep a bucket on me. Botania, eater of all of the inventory space. You know what? You're a pain in my butt to keep refilling. No, no, no. Can I not pump water into the pedal apothecary? Glass bricks requires 4 thickened glass, which requires sandy glass, and 1 sandy glass is made from 1 glass, effectively. It really ends up being about the same. Snow shock. Bah. Humbug. So, other mods can't interact with his mod, but his mod can screw with other mods. I see. I might have issues with certain balance decisions made by Vazkey. Or rather, decisions not to care about other people's balance. Morden Hanalith. Alright, so light blue, orange, and 2 yellows. Is there any reason to keep some of these in flower form? Thank you very much for the follow, Nom Nom. Also, Rust Bucket, I think I missed you. And speaking of annoyance, this thing does not work very well for someone that is colorblind. Like, really not. You mean the congealed green slime? Oh, all of the leaves rotted away without leaf. Aggravation is intense. I really am not worried about stabilizing the Thaumcraft infusion altar. Like, I don't think I could be less worried about any topic in the world than I am that. So that'll be a bit. All of the streams will end up on YouTube eventually, Adre. Big stretch. No, I specifically asked about what, if there was any purpose to keeping the flowers. We're all good. Ultra Shadow MC, I disagree with that statement entirely. Make an extra one because I'll probably need it. Nope, that is not the effect, how it works. That's what I get for making assumptions, but that's why I like to live test too. Because I dropped a bunch of stone around testing the... I'm moving the Pure Daisy because I placed a bunch of smooth stone around it, testing the range, And now I need to, you know, actually use all of that up without turning it back into cobble. Now the real question on my mind is if I can move the stuff that I want to convert down one layer and have it still work. Yay. That did not. Well, as I like to say, you can never be 100% certain until you try it. And I am going to need more living wood soon. So we will attempt 2 experiments. Since this is a Minecraft wood, it should work. If it doesn't, then that's, you know, an issue that needs resolving. There we go. Okay, yep. Interesting. It's actually a cool texture. Maybe I build my city out of living wood. Anyway, for now, that is not useful to me. Goodbye. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Dorns, thank you for the suggestion, but I read that and all I hear is, you're doing it wrong, you're an idiot. And if that's honestly the way you feel, I'm going to ask you to keep that opinion to yourself anyway. If I'm looking for help, I will request it. I do appreciate that you wanted to help. There's the magentas. Are those the purples? Yes. I want all of the purple flowers so I can make everything in purple. Oh, don't be all butthurt about it, Amadorns. Random crafting table out in the middle of nowhere. Interesting. Yeah, but there's huge fields of flowers right next door. Might as well go harvest some. Alright, that should be good for now. He says, and then gathers a bunch more flowers. I forgot I didn't grab any orange while I'm out here. It's hard for me to, you know. I'm glad that all of the different colors of flowers are different shapes. I have to give him the, him or her, I'm not sure which pronoun they prefer. I have to give Vazki that. The fact that every single flower has its own unique shape to it means that I don't need to be able to see the colors. The petals all look the same, but whatevers. Now I think you need to use flower fertilizer there. Okay. Thank you, Hedonlith. I'm not good at remembering these things all of the time. See you later, Tango. Have a good one. Do. I am having fun picking flowers from the fields. I honestly am not certain, Lemming King. I know that the current method is not optimal, but I do not know if there is an optimal method. I have similar issues, Shao K, but so far the tooltips have steered me fairly clear. Hasn't been a big deal. Alright. Before we go any further, I'm going to make a little bit of flower fertilizer of each type so that I can come back to it. What do I want? Flowers. Floral fertilizer, which is created with floral powder and bone meal. Okay. Should have plenty of bones. Should have plenty of bone meal, actually. Almost enough to make one of each. That's okay. So, first thing I need is mortar and pestle. First thing I need is less stuff. Okay, so I was making mortar and pestle, which is a bowl, a block, and a stick. I think I have extra bowls left over. I am going to want a relatively large chest out there, aren't I? So I'm going to change that into a gold chest. And extra bowl would be in here. Awesome. Oi. I am disappointed. I thought I could read the iron chest as an inventory. See this? From best-selling author Lisbeth Vazquez Rika. Snow Shock, that would be pretty fantastic. Allow me to infuse a chest in... Really? Really? Infuse a chest in the mana pool and have it be a place for that. Do you know what Benny's new chests are called? Alright, so one floral fertilizer in a nice empty patch. Oh, becomes random flowers. I don't get to choose the color. Well, that changes things, don't it? Right, but I can't very well go watch a mod spotlight right now, Belgabor. I've been suggesting he do a book for ages. Anyway, we're just going to convert all of these into petals for the time being, because I don't see a point in keeping them in flower format at this time. Missed one. Yep, all makes the same. Still, I seem to be getting 8 petals out of 4 flowers, so... yeah. Honestly, I might need to get something larger, something better. I used to use a lot of Mistcraft. These days, though, it's fallen out of favor with me. Alright, 2 yellow, a blue, an orange, and a seed. Let's make some more day blooms. Okay, what happened here? Right. Okay. Shift right clicking with an empty hand will remove the last item. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. Let's make a nice, oops. So 2, 4, 6 over there. I want a handful more. Since they're basically free, just a little time consuming to make. Okay. There we are. Noted Zeta Suitor. And I'm assuming that that's a known enough bug. Wow. Bit of a sync issue there, huh? Wait for him to update, Xiaoke. He's got plans for the final everything, but like the final quests and such, but a hospital stay kind of interrupted those plans. Can't really bug him about that, or be too upset about that. Alright, this is what I need. I need to kill the Wither for this. Don't I? Elven Gateway Core. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, need the beacon. Okay. Green, red, cyan, light blue. Sure, why not? Come back here. I don't know why that... Oh, interesting. I can hold the Lexica in my hand and see. And then if I shift right click, it'll open up about either the FTB wiki, which was neat, which doesn't always work because sometimes there's no page for that particular block, or the lexicon itself. That's pretty sweet. That's clever. I like it. The purpose of ME3 is complete the monument. Alright. So I'm generating something. Let's get something that'll actually do something for me. Nice. I can scroll up and down. Very happy about that. Grass and redstone. Huh. Actual use for grass. That's kind of neat. Cute. Right, I need to get into runes before I can really make a lot of these, don't I? Wow. Alright, there's going to be a lot of messing around. Fish fan, I have nothing, and I would appreciate no spoilers. Alright, alchemy catalyst isn't that hard. And it'll let me alter things. Kinda neat. Find some lily pads back and forth, that's nice. Get all of the different fish. Making... I wasn't done yet. Making name tags is one of the most useful things I see out of it so far. Ooh, being able to convert a cactus farm into a slime ball farm. That's cute. Coarse dirt? Grass won't grow on it. Cute. Alright, well... There's a lot of different lenses. However, it seems like the one that's useful early on is the potency. Not that there's any need with the pool like one space away from the spreader. Oh, what did AMS have to say about the Blood and Bones 2.0? And yeah, I have an egg farm. You know, modern industrial style. That's about how chickens live in the real world when you with the eggs you buy from the supermarket. Meso core, very nice. That's what I'm looking at right now, Zato Suitor. And it doesn't seem to say. The closest mana spreader, that's all it says. Well, I can see that at least this one, which is 3 away, is targeting it. Let's find out what the max is. Nope, that one can't seem to reach the mana spreader. So, 5 is too far. This one is also too far. So that's the max. That one's working. That one is not. But put it here and it is. So it's a weird kind of shape. Which really doesn't have much mana in it. Organic is really just... No, actually, Lemon King, I don't believe there is a USDA set rule for organic. Organic is mainly a marketing buzzword in the US. It basically means nothing. Also, I can tell you for certain that after multiple studies, organic food doesn't actually have any health benefits besides if you have specific issues with certain things that they use in non-organic food, such as antibiotics and such. None of the studies show any real health benefits to using organic food over other food. That's hilarious. Alright, I gotta get into ruin creation. For that, I'm going to need a mana pearl or a mana diamond. Okay. So really what I need to do is get started making a bunch of mana steel and a couple of mana diamonds. Thank you, Spectator122, for following. See you later, Nom Nom. Now the real question in my mind is, can I now take another mana spreader and actually face it the other direction? Can I spread out of a... Hang on, you're a pain in my butt. Can I spread from a mana pool into a runic altar is what I'm trying to ask. Bly14, thank you for following. Hello, Spuddy Hell. Doing pretty good. 22 diamonds, 19 ender pearls. Ender pearls are honestly easier for me to go get more of, so I'll use this for the moment. Ah, adjacent. Thank you. Probably would have had to go back and read through things to figure that out. And this saves me a little time. Not that much in there, was there? Yep, I'm definitely going to need a better generation method than this. It's already targeting the runic altar. Thank you, Jamster, for following. Alright, let's look at better generating flora. This will eat food and turn it into mana. Kind of neat, but not my style. Explosives could be cool. Three by three on the same height. Okay. Thank you, Undead Ride, for following. Middle Claw, no, and stop telling me what to do. I've got a heck of a cake farm going on. This one just sounds funny. I think I might do that. Rune of Gluttony. Okay. Orange, brown, brown. Alright, brown mana, orange mana, white mana. Rune of Gluttony takes 2 mana diamonds, a Rune of Fire, and a Rune of Winter. Wow. So that's actually going to take a while to save up for. That might not actually be worth it. Getting started. Does it matter, Bly 14? You can generate mana from cake, yes. You can generate mana from leaves. Wow, yeah, nightshades are silly. I guess they're practically free, though. Turn experience into it. Go have a drink, it might take a bit. Ha. Cute. So the Thermal Lily is the fast one, huh? According to this. Anyway, Hydro and Geese seems to be the next step. Which requires Mystical Pink, Mystical Light Blue, Mystical Light Blue, Mystical Blue, Blue Mana, Light Blue Mana. So I need 2. Let's try a mana pool with these. Hello, SixDev. Constant lava won't be an issue. Thank you, Superman Monkey, for the follow. Alright, what was that recipe again? Mystic light blue. So 2 light blue, 1 pink, a blue, and then 1 each of the mystics. I'm going to have to grow more wheat in the very near future. Nice. Thank you, Franksta Gangsta, for the follow. It's trying. There we go. See you later, Grimjack. Have a good one. There we go. You know what? I need you to not exist. So that you will link with you. You will link with that. And then you and you are going to need a different one. Neat. Thank you, Greg Keeley, for the follow. And let's make some more mana spreader. How's the spreader made again? Right, gold. Still learning the power flowers as I go, Teskey. And I don't have any petals on me, of course. Darn. This thing really asks you to go massive. You have to invest a lot of time. Alright, now the question is, can I now put this mana spreader down without you connecting to it? Yes, I can. Awesome. Alright, so these are all working fairly well. For the time being. Syndicate Buddy Perry, thank you for the follow. believe it was the Munch Duo I wanted to make. Nope. The Kekimurus. Yes. That's going to require mystical. Alright. Brown metal. Brown mana, orange mana, white mana. 2 brown, an orange, and a white need to be dipped in mana. White. Nope, that's red. Brown, brown. Orange. There we go. Wow. All right. So, Rune of Gluttony requires 2 mana diamonds, Rune of Winter, and a Rune of Fire. Wow. Rune of Water, Rune of Earth. Rune of Water requires 3 mana, Steel, Fishing Rod, Sugarcane, Bone Meal. I can't even do 3 mana Steel yet. Alright, you know what? I think that I'm going to put Botania on hold for now, and let this do a whole bunch of passive mana generation. Get back to Thaumcraft research. Because I could, well, I mean, I guess the right thing to do is really build a more extensive mana generation network. The spreader has the max range of, we discovered, about 5 blocks. I wonder if I can just keep adding more hydrangeas around this. Because it eats some water. And needs still water in a 3x3 area around it on the same height. So I should be able to just fill in more hydrangeas around this pool and do pretty well with it. That might be the way to go next, actually. Speed things up a bit. And the recipe for them was fairly mana cheap. Just, alright, 1 light blue and 1 blue mana petal each. Other than that, it required... I gotta write this down or something. Ooh, you know what? I can shift right click that to get back to it quickly. So, light blue, pink, and blue. I'll never remember that, because I'm terrible at these things. Blue, pink, light blue. Thing is, if I just put it there, then it's gonna get washed away. I want to see just how many of these I can get around a 3x3 pool of water without causing issues. Yep, that almost broke it. Grabbing the bucket of water out of there almost destroyed the whole pond. I don't believe it's out of range of the water according to the book. 3x3 area around it on the oh. I get it. 3x3 area around it does not mean within 3 blocks, it means right next to it. Eh. That's frustrating. And I doubt that they're micro-block compatible either, are they? That's really frustrating. Yeah, I basically just need a gargantuan area. Botania is designed to take a ton of time and a ton of space. It's literally designed so you cannot build compact until you've already built over a huge area, huh? People just need to, you know, stop talking about area as anything other than the radius around the what it can do. That would make my life a little bit easier. Radius is a lot easier to understand when you're looking at how far something can place when compared to area. Let's see, with max range being 5 blocks. Thank you guys for the spoilers. I really appreciate being told, you know, the best way to do things later on. If you can't tell, this is my sarcasm voice. Yes, you can, Lemming King. Just out of curiosity. There we go. Alright, you can get there. You can't. Which means that you basically need 1 mana spreader per pool. I don't know. I don't know how to handle it, Fish. I mean, my options seem to be either ignore chat and do my own thing, or get spoiled, you know? Have people end up telling me, like, the ways to do things. So, I mean, I don't know how to handle this, honestly. I think that I just need to not learn mods on stream, which is a shame because I figured that would be the best way for me to use streaming and Minecraft together. So far, my experiences with streaming Minecraft have been mostly unpleasant because I mostly get, hey, you're doing it wrong, do this. I'm discussing it with him, Glitch Monkey. It's fine. I don't know, I was... Wow. Alright. Things are getting a little too serious. Let's, you know, everybody be cool. I'm just trying to learn the mod. My mods are getting a little overzealous about it now, too. Everything's fine. If I can't find a way to enjoy the streaming of the Minecraft, I'll stop streaming Minecraft, you know? There's plenty of other games I could be streaming. I do a lot of Minecraft content on YouTube already. Getting away from it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. Simple as that. Does anyone know the exact range on the mana spreader? I know that Vazkey is kind of intentionally vague about all of the ranges except for this 3x3 stuff. Right, but I'm wondering, they start to lose mana after a certain distance. What is that distance? That's the information that we're pretty much not given, that I'm really wondering about. Oh, lovely. After 8 blocks, okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 5. So that may or may not be in range. We'll find out. There we go. Perfect. Well, good. You can enjoy a permanent ban. I'm not certain I can even put this video on YouTube anymore. That just makes my morning. I'm almost out of blue petals. I'll have to go use more stuff. I need 3 more. Yikes. Alright, well, I'll get this system set up and then call it good for this. Purple floral powder. You can dye it with any floral powder. That's something that I got straight out of the lexicon. Thank you, Unicorns Rock the World, for the follow. Yikes. Alright, I guess the, intelligent thing to do is just walk away from this mod for a while. It is not a fast one. Here, we're going to move this mana spreader. Well, first we're going to take down these day blooms. We're going to move that mana spreader back a ways so that I can actually fit the whole thing with a full set of day blooms around it. Morning, Westman. My day is up and down. Alright, so as we're coming up on the close of the stream here, final time I'll give this announcement. I am moving my stream times to the afternoons. The new schedule is posted on the information page on my channel. Should be able to see it below. And well, that's basically the whole thing, Going to be streaming in the afternoons now because it works a lot better with my general schedule. Tuesdays will continue being Team Play Tuesdays, where I play Terraria in the mornings, and well, not the mornings. Terraria in the early afternoons, and Final Fantasy XIV in the evenings. The other days I will be streaming in the afternoon from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. my time. All of these times were decided based on the polls that I did, which I've been linking in chat and in my videos and my vlogs. Hello, Fire Dingo. I'm actually about to wrap up here. Actually, democracies, I feel, are limited, and pure democracies don't work. Thank you, Professor Forever, for following. Appreciate that. Well, Fire Dingo, I'm going to have a completely different stream schedule starting next week. Wow. I now have more regular plants than I have storage space. Well, I say regular. I mean regular plus Pam's Harvest Craft. But I knew that was going to be an issue. Anyway, deal with inventory issues next time. Need to get this wrapped up. But want to finish rebuilding the Daybloom area first. Yes, that's been an issue, Fire Dingo. It's one that I've been well aware of. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll be a good place. Good. Good. All right. You were too far away. You were too far away. Okay. So that's the shape of it. If I want one maxed out spreader, gonna need another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Daybloom plus a whole bunch more. Well, Dayblooms are free to produce. I just need the flowers themselves. So that's 1, 4, 8, actually. 8 finish filling in this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 5, 8, 13, 19, 24, 28, 31 more day blooms. 31 day blooms is going to be 62 yellow petals, and I have 24. It's also going to be a whole bunch of orange and a whole bunch, 32 orange and 32, was it whites? Orange, orange, light blue. I'm going to need all of the light blue forever because then I want to build on to the other one that I have. But that means that I have very little use at the moment for brown. Well, you know what? The better move is probably grabbing my... Yeah. Let's do it this way. One thing. Going to need my golden bag folding, which should currently be empty. It is. Good. All right. We're just going to take all of the everything with us, and we're going to go and do some serious grabbing of things. Grr. Need more ladders. Don't have them on me. That's fine. Thank you, Chuck and Shanks, for the follow. Collecting all the plants. Everything that's not a plant can go in here. Every now and then I'll throw seeds in there as well. I think I see what you're saying, Lemon King. Let me go test it. Thank you, Baconator, for the follow. This should be a pretty simple test, all things considered. I'm just going to need 3 of my day blooms. Keep them out of range of this guy. So if we set up 1, 2, 3, now all we need to do is monitor how quickly they are generating. Because this guy we know is a good bit away. They seem to be generating at a similar pace. All right. Now, our control. We're going to wait for this to get to half. So, yeah, this diminishing returns on AoE doesn't seem to be a big deal. It lost maybe 10 or 20%. So we may have just disproved that building it like this is even, you know, something that cares. It's something we care about. Okay, I'll check that next Hayden Lith. Seems to me that the easy hard mode for Botania, given the number of petals of different types you need to get started, would be to turn off all Botania flower gen. I don't know if that's a possibility, but it would force people to do a lot of regular flower farming and generating floral fertilizer so that they could basically get anything going. Okay, there's that heart pounding in my ears thing again. You know what? I want snowbell seeds. I want water artichoke seeds. I don't care about most of the Pam's Harvestcraft seeds. I want mandrake, snowbell, belladonna. I already had snowbell. I don't know why it ended up with 2 of them. Don't really care about blue orchids, mushrooms, whatever. Asparagus, barley, beet, cabbage, candleberry. Candleberries are useful. Lettuce, leek, kiwi. Do I have soy? No. So I don't care about the rest. Alright, there we go. And then the pneumaticraft seeds I'm eventually going to want to care about, as well as regular seeds. There. Now I can filter and just leave a bunch of entities on the ground. Sickles are amazing. I've loved them since they were introduced in, I think, Red Power was the first one to have them. And then Redstone Arsenal adds the Invar and, what you call it? Flux Infused? Yeah, those 2 sickles. Where am I on yellow? I have 14. I need 16, at least. Yeah, the only thing I've researched so far, Lemming King, was, like, research mastery. And I already have a seemingly permanent warp effect. I wouldn't think that make my research more efficient and stop using so many aspects would be, you know, such a terrible forbidden knowledge sort of thing, but... So many flowers. Thank you for following, Meteor Ray. I did not bring any food with me. Or at least I didn't leave any on my hotbar. Titanium, go for it. Can't be that bad. But anyway, being as I am someone that, you know, hates trees and farming and dealing with plants in general, sickles were an amazing thing for me. Well, Snow Shock, in my experience so far, getting into Botania requires you to have a sickle before you can make anything. It's not like I can generate a whole bunch of mana steel right now. Maybe if I were to set up that mana pool and walk away for a few days. I have 17 out of the 32 yellow flowers I'm looking for. You know what's really going to bother me? Because I don't have any sort of system mastery with Botania yet, getting myself to a point where I know what flowers are the least useful or the least used. Yeah. I would very much love it if I could say, hey, this flower I know is fairly low value for my purposes. So I'm not going to bother saving it, and I'm going to turn all of that one into floral fertilizer. Not at this time, Haddonlith. I think I've had my fill of tips for today. Five more yellows. One. Oh, there's two. Three. 4, 5. Yep, there's my full stack of petals if I want it. Love to have a couple of extra, not going to spend the time it takes to find more. Just going to mosey on back towards spawn, grab what I can along the way. See you Monday, Snowshock. Thank you for the follow, Bombastic Lemons. You have an interesting name. Alright, this is now where Pam's Harvestcraft lives. Think I can get Pam's and Witchery into the same place? Probably not. We'll make this just the Pam's chest and put everything else in here. Swamp flower from Biomes of Plenty. Okay. Okay. There. That actually gets things somewhat sorted. Do I even have the regular seeds to make these plants? No, of course not. It'd be far too easy. It's okay, I know where I can get a lot more. Or actually, no, they tore that down and changed it. But I think Digger has a wheat farm in there. If not, maybe I can use other seeds. Potatoes. Nope, I am misremembering. Just the farms that spawn, and those got changed over to IC2 farms, so I can no longer collect lots of seeds from them easily. Yep. Oh well. Barley, I suppose. This stuff should work. Also, I hate barley, so. But it's useful for cakes. Alright, there's the rest of Pam's. So I swear I have more Pam stuff than this. Guess what? I did. Yep, could fairly easily just make use of that next time. Random piston is random, Fire Dingo. All of the plants except for Botania and Pam's. Pam's. Thank you, Pyro69, for the follow. Okay. Mystical yellow flower. Yellow, orange, light blue, I want to say. Indeed. You know, I gotta say, considering the balance point of Botania seems to be time invested, I'm surprised that Vazki is so cavalier about messing with other people's time investment balance points. Have you seen my Thaumonomicon? Where the heck did I leave it? There it is. Does it look like I have an Inverfull urn? Yes, unless it happens to be another mod attempting to interact with his, I guess. Or hers. Sorry. The reason I keep screwing up Vazki's pronoun is Vazki changed pronouns since I first began interacting with Vazki. And that's something that always takes me a lot of time. Alright, so let's try our test again. Yep, it's generating it at about half rate that way. Yes, Belgabor, there is an option to turn off the Fallen Canade, but the amount of drama that went into having that option be a thing was pretty intense. Then again, the amount of drama that Way put into adding a like a more PG variation on the, no, if you want a hospital mod dev, go look at Reika. Right, it's nighttime. That's actually a beautiful test. Now they'll start at the same time. So the one in the middle of 9 others was filling at about half the speed of the other one. Yeah, the sacrificial orb drama was pretty ridiculous. It'd be nice if we could get a little less drama in the community, gonna be honest. GE53, thank you for the follow. Alright, these seem to be filling at the same speed. So, yes, you can in fact do this. Testing confirms. Which means if I really want this thing to be full powered, I need even more than I thought I did. Now my question is, do these need a direct and uninterrupted view of the sky, or can I put transparent blocks over top of them? Because some micro block glass covers would make this whole thing, like, perfect. Thank you for following, Zamtalo. You have an interesting name. Oh, there's a sliver of mana in it. Awesome. Nope, you can't actually be there. But you can be here. Yeah, that'll work. I think. Let's find out if this causes issues or not. Nope, seems to be working. Awesome. Thank you for the follow, Gorkum. Yep, it's generating quite happily with a dirt cover over its head. Now I needed some silk touch and I can get some grass covers, and then this can just be a little bit of a lawn over here. I'm missing one for the initial set. That's kind of funny, actually. There we go. Alright, I'm going to do one last thing. I'm going to look up one last thing. I was told there is a functional natural apparatus, maybe? Okay, that's cute, but not what I'm looking for. Thank you, Bonjaro, for following. Functional flora, maybe? Yep, there it is. Redstone root, rune of spring, green, purple, lime, purple mana, purple mana. It's definitely my type of flower. So that might be the first one I make so that I don't have to constantly make a ton of fertilizer. Uses, oh boy, rune of water, rune of fire. Rune of fire is 3 mana, steel, nether brick, gunpowder, and nether wart. I don't even have 3 mana steel yet. But let's see if I can make that real quick before I log off. I also don't think I have nether wart yet, do I? Nope, no nether wart. Alright, I'll wait for another time then. Mana steel, fishing, sugarcane, bone meal. That I can do. Assuming I had any bone meal on hand. There it is. Fishing rod is just strings and stick. And I need another mana steel. Purple's my favorite color, and mentats are a really cool group from the Dune universe. Alright, so do that. Right click with Wand of Forest. Okay. Piece of living rock on top of it and use the wand on it again to collect your ruin. Alright. I have Lemon King. It's alright. Alright, so it said it should be apparent when it has enough... Oh, there we go. Right. Drop. Like actual drop. Strange mod. There we go. I've created my first runes. Not bad. Not too bad at all. Chaos Joker, do you not recognize sarcasm when you hear it? I got sick of people asking me about Forgecraft all the time. So I responded in a sarcastic manner. Alright, let's turn the rest of our yellows. Interesting. It only redraws when you're looking at it. Just now it's like permanently bugged to always show that it has plenty of water. Yeah, I was basically getting like non-stop harassment from a couple of people to play more on Forgecraft. And, you know, basically everybody wants me to play on Forgecraft, go to Dyer's base. Everybody's interested in me hanging out with the Forgecraft people. I kind of wanted to do my own thing, so... Okay, so that's in range. Interesting. Are you? Yes, you are. Are you? No. All right, folks. I have accomplished everything with Botania that I wanted to do. Next time on Forgecraft, I'll be diving into a different magic mod, as I'm going to keep cycling through the various magic mods, and so I don't end up doing too much of one thing and getting bored with it. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll be back Monday afternoon at 1 p.m. The new schedule is listed in my schedule section on my channel. Should be able to scroll down and see it. New schedule is going to be 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. That's 1300 to 1600 Eastern Time. GMT minus 4. UTC minus 5. Something like that. And if you want to know exactly when I start streaming, follow me on, or not tweet. No, not that one. Ignore that. Follow me on Twitter. There we go. Follow me on Twitter. You'll get an update every time I start streaming. Have a great day, folks. See you next time.